Welcome everyone to my new video on YouTube. Today we'll be talking about the sport of ice hockey and why Quebec City deserve to have the Nordiques back in the NHL. We all know that the sport of ice hockey started back in the 19th century in the city of Montreal, which is the largest city of the province of Quebec, and without a doubt, the fans in Quebec City deserve to have their NHL team back, and once again we'll have an intense rivalry in the province of Quebec between the Nordiques and the Montreal Canadiens. Unfortunately, according to NHL, at least, the Quebec City was the smallest market in the league, and being a monolingual francophone city, there was not enough of English media available in the city to promote the team and as well as make it profitable in terms of marketing in the English speaking world of the NHL, because of course French is also the main language spoken in Montreal, but we can also argue that the city is bilingual because the majority of the residents there are fluent in both languages, and there is plenty of English media available in the city of Montreal to promote the Canadians for marketable issues and so on. And a lot of players even refused to come and play in Quebec City because there was also the requirement to learn French. Such things led to the team relocate in Denver in 1995, and without a doubt, we all know that professional sports are businesses and money talks, but one key reason that the NHL didn't want to support the Quebec Nordiques could be argued it's the discrimination towards the requirement of players to learn the French language, not having a big English media market available to promote the city, and of course such reasons are extremely sad, since apart from business, Quebec City had a loyal fan base, and even to this day a lot of fans are hoping that the team will return to the city one day. Noteworthy is the fact that ever since they joined the NHL back in 1979-1980 season, the Nordiques usually underperformed in the Stanley Cup playoffs, winning only 2 division championships back in 86 and in its last year on the league in 1995, and their best years were during the 80s, in which they managed to qualify for the playoffs on a regular basis with Peter Stastny as their leader. This center was probably the greatest player in the league in the 80s, after the greatest one, Wayne Gretzky. So, hockey fans, the ultimate question: can the Nordiques be able at some point to return to Quebec City? Well, one thing is for sure: we already have a world class arena right now in Quebec City that opened in 2015, the Videotron Center in English, with a large capacity available. More than 80,000 fans can attend the games. The question is, would that be a valuable financial move for the NHL? Because as we saw with the two recent expansion teams in Seattle and Las Vegas, the NHL, ever since Gary Bettman became a commissioner back in the early 90s, has given a lot of emphasis to develop the sport in the United States, especially on the southern region, in which hockey has never been extremely popular. Apart from some few exceptions, such as the Tampa Bay Lightning, in California, the LA Kings, and so on. Well, I am a bit optimistic for the future. I believe the NHL could easily relocate the Arizona Coyotes, send them back to Canada in Quebec City, because the Coyotes, throughout all these years, ever since they joined the league in the mid 90s, they have struggled to have a strong fan base. Television viewership has been pretty low throughout the years in Arizona, and I am positive, without a doubt, that at some point Quebec City will have the Nordiques back there playing, but unfortunately, in the English dominated world of the NHL, the city there has to also give a lot of emphasis to develop an English media market, and that would mean that a future NHL team would have a greater potential success in the league in terms of finance, marketing, and so on, become profitable. Because unfortunately, as we saw in the past, the main reason that the Nordiques didn't manage to survive in the NHL was because it was mainly a French speaking sports market. Yeah, it's pretty sad because we're talking about discrimination here to a certain degree. But professional sports are all about money, and sports business link like the NHL will always give priority when it comes to profit, not caring about what the fans want most of the time. So that's it for today, sports fans. I'll be looking forward to your comments and your opinions whether or not we must have an NHL team back in Quebec City. Make sure to subscribe for more interesting upcoming sports videos. Goodbye for now.